Warning: if you fear ghosts, spirits, or the afterlife, do not watch this program.
Stuff's always being misplaced. The frying pan, the heavy glass top lid, and the spatula was in a direct line on the floor in that room. And the coffee table was moved to where it was diagonal, and I see this tall male figure. The whole apparition, I even saw the face. As far as things happening physically, that seems to have picked up a little bit, but it seems to be targeted on me. Like doing the dishes, I get poked really hard. Sitting here, I can feel a hand on my shoulder. I've gotten like pushed into my nightstand a couple times. All of a sudden I just woke up and my hand felt like hot and stinging.
Too big. Alright, so this was actually her son's room. She had a bed here. And obviously this upstairs, now that the kids have moved out, is more of an attic. So it is, a lot of clutter here. Are you picking anything up in here?
Feel thick. Like as we go closer here, it's really thick, and I'm getting dizzy a little bit.
So you're feeling something coming from here?
Yeah, I want to go that way.
I feel that same thing.
Me too. Yo.
Whew. Okay.
I don't usually feel it.
Alright, so this room first.
All the cords.
Wow. It feels like vertigo real bad.
Okay.
It's got a lot. I want to look in there real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My first feeling is that at some point there was messing around, witchcraft, conjuring, seances, and things like that. I can tell when I first walked in the house. But right here, I feel like there was something going on right here. I feel like they opened something and didn't shut it.
Where do you think the doorway is? Here?
Yeah, because the minute you walk upstairs and the minute you come close to the door, the minute you cross that threshold, dizzy.
Mm-hmm.
Very weak, very dizzy, like your breath is being taken away from you, instant headache. It's here. It's right here. Absolutely.
Okay, you're standing in between the closet and the room. Are we talking like
If I had to literally pick a spot, I'm gonna go right here.
in the closet?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you believe there was some sort of door that was open
Absolutely. Yeah.
in this room?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's go to the next room. Alright, so this was the daughter's room. Now the daughter had moved out. This is exactly how she left it, all right? So there was a lot of things going on in here. She did feel that she was, she mentioned to her mom that she was sleeping and she was, held down in her bed.
Can I?
You're pointing at the closet?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, yeah, we can go in there.
Are they like running around downstairs? No. Did you hear all that banging?
Yes, I did.
Was that them? You hear that? It stopped.
Maybe a neighbor. There's a neighbor, isn't there?
No, but it sounded like it was in this house. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you heard it.
It was like boom, 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 boom. Hear it?
Okay.
All right, Louie or Dana, I need one in here. Probably Dana.
Okay, the minute you step in here, wow.
Get in here, Dana. Look where I'm standing right now. Okay, so we're in the closet of the daughter's room, and you just walked in here and you're saying, "Wow."
Yeah.
So what's going on?
Because I feel like my head is in a vice right now.
Okay, so this is also like like the other closet too,
Yeah,
where you feel like something going on in these closets.
absolutely. Yeah. I feel like if I had to
Dude, there's
pick,
something underneath my feet here.
What is that?
I don't know. Something underneath the carpet.
It's like a little stash spot or something. She used to hide stuff under there or something.
Here, I'm going to. I'm gonna look under here.
A weird shaped cup there.
Yeah, exactly. It's a perfect.
Dude, there's something here. Like literally, something was patched on here. I'm gonna ask the residents if we can pull this rug up, because that might have something to do with what you're feeling here. I mean, we don't know what's going on, but there's definitely something under the rug. I mean, I can just feel it. There's something there.
I don't know how you guys are standing in this closet. I feel like I'm gonna puke. Everywhere I go, I puke. Do you feel that? Louis, you gotta come in here. Come here. When you come in here, what do you feel? Like this? What do you feel when you come in here?
Yeah, I do.
You kind of feel
Yeah, I do. Like, kind of like this.
the funhouse effect. Like
Yeah.
you're just dizzy and spinny.
I do. I definitely do. And I don't really usually like ever feel anything. Oh no, that's not true.
We did like the seance thing, and we did like the crystals.
It was about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah,
I
that's
do.
it. That's why. Yeah.
Why?
That's the same thing I picked up on.
What's that?
About 3 years ago, between the 3 and
Did you
4
really?
years ago, somebody in this house, I even wrote in my book,
See her notes.
probably
She's got it
my
already.
notes that I already wrote already, that I believe it was the youngest, and the sister at some point in here did a seance.
Yeah. The Ouija board was actually used in this place, but there was
conjuring.
we
There
did
was a
do
seance?
we did do a seance.
I did get permission to rip up the carpet from the client, so I got a hammer. We're gonna pull these nails right now. And see what's underneath here.
Careful there, kid.
That's just weird looking, man. Alright. Right there. I'm gonna put this up. I'm just gonna take this up real nice so I can put it back down. I might not even need to, but I will. Okay. Alright. Put this here.
I just see the film.
I mean, this was just patchwork, dude, so I don't know, but this rug, oh my god, look at this newspaper.
That's all it is, newspaper.
No, not, I mean, that's just the first thing I see.
Is that what I think it is?
An obituary?
Yeah.
Might be.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is an obituary.
You're kidding, right?
No?
What is it?
Walker Savage, Marie Savage. It's an obituary.
Yeah, it's an obituary.
To the family.
Alright, so, I mean, but what we're looking at is right here, and you can see this big square thing that's underneath this carpet. Now, when I asked the owners about, the client about this closet, this carpet was put in before they moved in here, so they had never noticed that there was something here. So this will be the first time that, you know, they have actually been in here to see what's underneath there. We're kind of stuck in this closet. Ashley and I are doing her walkthrough. She's really picking up a high energy from not only this closet, but the other closet in the son's room. This is the daughter's room. And she does believe that there was doors open here. So further investigating into the closet, we were able to find that there was some sort of carpeting that was like patchwork put on top of something. You can easily tell there was something underneath the carpet. So with their permission, I did pull up the carpet, look down. It does look like some top of an old stove or chimney pipe that would have came through to the ceiling that's no longer in existence there. But there's about maybe a foot and a half space between the ceiling and the bottom of the floor here. I saw these infomercials, and this is going to come in handy right here. So, you know, for any other paranormal investigators that are out there, normally when you're doing work like this, you should probably wearing something that covers your face, because you never know what you're going to be breathing in, what kind of spores or anything like that. So I don't have them with me, but I am, in the name of, you know, trying to figure out what's under here, I'm going to go under here and without a mask. Let's see here. Where's my hammer? Alright, guys. It is just really dusty down there. I mean, obviously it's a really old building. This building was built, this was built in 1850.
That's cool.
That's so cool.
So I need...
Why was this not like
Where's my
an
light?
old doll or pieces of an old doll?
Where's my light? Flashlight.
Keep your fingers crossed. No pieces of a doll.
No pieces of a doll, huh? Some article of clothing. Okay. Okay. There's a couple things down here that look out of place. I can't really tell what they are right now, but hopefully I can see if I can carefully excavate whatever I'm looking at here. It's a shoe. This particular shoe, we don't know what it is. But yeah, that's an old French-Canadian tradition that they would bury a shoe in the attic, but in the walls usually. This shoe, just from looking at the shoe, I can't tell how old it is, but I can tell you that it is, by the shape, a woman's shoe. And it's, I mean, this has gotta be a pretty old shoe. So we have this. We have an article of clothing. Okay, things are starting to add up, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's keep looking. Over here. Oh,
Hey, get the fuck out.
I swear to God. Alright, I don't want to pull it up in my hands, but let me just grab it with something here.
You doing that in CSI?
All right, so yeah, that's a bone.
It looks like a piece of a rib bone.
That's a piece of a bone.
I don't know, is it?
Yeah.
that is, yeah.
Guys, let's go show them what we found in this little spot so far,
Here, dump it over here.
and see if they'll let me.
Don't touch it. Do not touch it.
Don't touch it with your hands, Lou. You don't know what kind of energies are in there. For one, there could be disease on this too. All right, so here, can you fold that up in the paper? Ashley,
Yeah.
please fold it. All right, so we found an old shoe, piece of woman's clothing, woman's shoe, and what looks to be a bone of some sort in that cubby hole underneath the floorboards where, Ashley's picking up this, presence of, a door being opened or, just making people feel uneasy, and she herself actually. Fuck was that?
You heard that too?
Yeah, I heard that. So we're going to go downstairs and actually present this to the client right now and see what else we can do here. Keep it going. All right, guys. You want to meet me at the table?
Yeah. I just had something happen. I never had this before. About a couple minutes ago, I just was like gagging in the bathroom like I was going to lose it.
No, when I showed you the patchwork carpeting that was put there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We pulled up the carpet. It was just randomized with a obituary that was kind of like covering it. Weird, no reason why.
Off center in the corner.
Okay.
There's no reason for it to be there.
Under the floorboard right there, we find what looks to be a woman's shoe and what looks to be a woman's piece of clothing. Okay. That's not the biggest thing that we've found. Okay. That's a bone.
Huh.
So this is all under just in one spot this big, right underneath in that one closet where your daughter's room is. Do you want me to see what else is underneath there?
Go ahead.
Probably should, yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just like I said, I started gagging. I've never done that before. I heard you guys up there and I just started gagging.
Yeah, and we're getting the sense of very uncomfortable situation up there. Ashley, can you just fill them in on what you're feeling up there?
You go up there and you just get the sense of a very uneasy feeling. When you go, it's from actually both closets, which is really, really strange. I do believe at some point there was some sort of conjuring. There was some sort of something going on that shouldn't have been going on. It was self-inflicted almost. Okay? I do believe that there's some sort of opening up there, and especially in the closet where we found this, you're very sick. The minute you go in there, you're dizzy. Like, I still feel like I'm going to throw up at any moment. Something happened.
Gagging.
That's how we felt. We just wanted to gag. We were very dizzy. We couldn't breathe. Wanted to puke. Like, it was very overwhelming. So something is going on. Something happened in that closet.
And with these three items, I mean, this is this is like almost like lace, and it's very old. It would be like a lace to a dress, right? This is a shoe that is very old.
Yeah.
We don't know when this is from, but it obviously has deteriorated over time. We obviously tell it's a woman's shoe just by the shape of it.
So slender.
Right, exactly. And this here, we don't know if this is a human bone or an animal bone, but it's definitely a bone.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and there's probably more pieces of that bone underneath there. So I got a little space. You can tell I'm covered. Yeah, look like I'm doing construction, right? But I got a little space here. I can barely even get my head in there, and I'm just kind of getting in there and fishing around. And it's like from me to you, And I don't know if you want to help me, assist me in trying to get another one of these boards up, and I can actually see if there's any other pieces of material that might be able to connect to these, and maybe we have, immediately with Ashley just walking through the house, found out, or at least you know, one of, if not, you know, the cause for a lot of the activity here.
And my concern is, okay, so put the bone aside for a minute.
Okay.
You walk in there, you have just all this physical evidence, you know, this weird cutout spot in your rug that shouldn't be there
And
normally.
I've been in there and never noticed it.
Right, and then you peel back the rug and you got your obituaries, and then you have personal items of somebody's that's there. And if you just put all that together, it's just, it's odd. It's very personal. Like, it's almost like someone was pulling someone through and they're still there and you feel it and it's not happy. It's not a good vibe. It's just odd.
All right, so what's your reaction to this?
God. That is like really, really old.
So what's your reaction here, Charles? You want us to go see if there's anything else under there?
Yeah, I'll get my coveralls on. Standing on a notebook right there, so that's a handy piece of paper.
Couple of notebooks.
Right, we need a sheet of paper. Oh, I'm sitting on it.
This is incredible.
More clothes.
This is what she has, and I think it actually might be perfect. Check that out.
That's it.
There you go. What is that? Is that cloth? Is that baby doll? This is incredible. I can't get over this video. That's really not her opening that door.
Oh, she's gonna be fine. She no. It's not her. Marcia in the kitchen?
I am in the living room.
We keep hearing like a door opening.
You didn't open any doors?
No, I was in the kitchen, and then I just, when you asked me if I heard a door open, no.
I don't have any doors.
I was already
Dude, it sounds like a creak. Like,
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
twice.
That's exactly what it sounds like. We both heard it.
Where? Up here?
Like out here somewhere, or down here, like away from that area. Let me stand here.
Try this door, it doesn't open because the thing's in the way. Okay, what?
It's not the same color. It's not the same kind of paper.
There's just so much going on. I'm so confused right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. This room next door,
Yeah.
when we walked by, as you're doing this, I'm gonna tell you right now, the gentleman, even though there's shit in that chair, the gentleman's sitting there clear as day,
It
pissed.
sounds like it's up here, like right
Pissed.
there, like the furthest. Like it's like
Right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Get this guy up here. That's a piece of clothing.
Right there, a sock or something.
Well, what it looks like to me is like a piece to a doll. Doll's clothing, maybe? That's something right there. It's probably the same thing that was attached to...
Ashley kept saying that, like, don't pull up purse of a doll.
She did say that. That is a gun, dude.
A gun.
That's a gun.
Get out of here.
22?
Yep, it's a gun. Hold on, dude.
It sure is.
Hang on, wait.
Alright,
Alright, what's going on?
alright.
I got gloves on.
Yep, no, I know.
Hang on, guys.
It's a
Bones.
single breech load.
Remains of a little
Or,
girl's clothing and a murder weapon.
And a little gun.
Oh my god, it is a gun. You sure it's not a toy?
Wait a minute,
no,
where?
that's a single
that's a-
shot 22.
Yeah, that's a gun, dude.
Breech load. You pop it in, pull it.
We can break up that. Oh, there he goes.
Okay.
That's a toy gun.
No, that's not a toy gun,
Look at the
dude.
barrel.
It's not a toy gun. It's an old gun. It's one of them old guns you pull out of your... You know what you see?
Like a
those
Derringer or
prostitutes
something.
you see.
Yeah.
yourself.
Right. For protection, just a little single shot protection.
Single shot. That's exactly what that is. It's not a toy.
No. Look at the barrel. Look at the, what's the thing that rotates? Ring.
The revolver?
Yeah,
No,
there's
it's
the cylinder.
You pop it in.
Yep, it's a
close it,
single
and
shot.
Single shot.
All right, so
What's connected to it? What is that white thing?
The cement. They put cement down and pushed it in cement.
May I? I just want to see if I can get anything.
Is that real?
Yeah, this is real. Look, that is real.
Sure it's not like a cabin or something?
No, that's real.
Oh man, that's incredible.
Look.
See if the trigger pulls.
It does. I just did it.
Did you?
Look.
It's not loaded, dude.
No, I just put it down and it's freaking me out. Look.
We haven't even investigated yet.
This is getting good.
I got a couple things I gotta grab here. Let's see. Okay.
Hey Cam, what's going on, brother?
I got a question for you. I am at a residential investigation, and we had in a closet. I'm here with Ashley, who's our medium, and she picked up on something in this closet. It was real patchwork carpeting, right? So I don't know why, but I ended up ripping up the carpeting, and underneath the floorboards we found, like old pieces of little girls' clothings, actually a couple bones, and an actual gun. Anything that you might be, familiar with as far as like maybe witchcraft or some sort of spell or something that this would have been there, or do you think that this is just a stash spot for maybe a, like murder weapon or?
What you got for, what kind of bones are they?
What it looks like to me is like a lower part of a female rib bone. But again, I'm not a forensic expert, so I mean.
Just to let you know, Cam, something like that it would be more, I would have gone more with, either a spell or something if the gun wasn't involved with it. There wasn't a weapon there.
Yeah.
So to me, that's a stash spot. Now, why there'd be a bone or something in there, that I don't know. But, yeah, it definitely sounds like a stash spot. You've got a lot of different things all rolling into one suspicious package. Because what I'm getting is, I'm getting a darker presence with a male that's involved. I'm getting a lot of movement, though. I'm getting a lot of movement and agitation.
That's exactly what I told Cameron. Exactly.
Yeah, 100%. As soon as we started ripping this stuff up, there was, Ashley was actually pushed in the same room. Now, the reason that we're here is because the client herself has been physically, has had physical encounters. She's been pushed, scratched, poked, but not only her, but her fiance as well. So, with us ripping up these floorboards, it really did seem to increase. There's people, like, we all started basically seeing things out of the corner of our eyes. Ashley says that this entity that's here is very mad at me right now.
This all started 3 years ago.
Yeah. Now, do you have any idea what the battery is and what might be powering it? Do you think that the stash is powering it, or do you think it's something else that's powering it?
We figured out that her son or her daughter, one of her children, was here 3 years ago, doing seance and
Not a Ouija board.
not a Ouija
They were
board.
just
They did an
messing
actual
around.
seance here in the house.
So that means something is left open on top of that. Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me.
That's when all the activity started too.
So
Yeah.
what you would have to do is, I'll be honest with you, I would gather up everything and I would remove it from the house immediately. Okay?
Yep.
But when you remove something, that creates a void. So you're going to have to put something back in there. A relic, a cross, something has to be put back in there. You can't create a void, because what happens is, if they did a seance, they didn't close it properly or whatever, the portal or vortex, whatever, is still going to be open. So you don't want to open up a secondary hole. So you're going to have to, whatever you're going to remove out of that little cache, you're going to have to put something in there, and that will
whatever she
I was
did.
afraid of
I
that.
don't know if you guys want to do that tonight, but that might be the best thing that's going to happen. Now, what I'm feeling is this dark energy that's there is feeding into on something else. There's something else. There's another source of where it's gaining power. Actually, do you feel that there's a secondary entity in the house? The reason I'm asking you that is because I feel that there's something else in there along with it.
I do too.
It's not as dark, not as nasty, but it's there. Do you feel the same thing?
Yes, there's a woman here. That's what I feel.
Okay, yeah, I felt the female. Neither one feel like. Well, maybe not. Maybe the female doesn't feel like she belongs there, but the male. The male has got tentacles. I feel that the male has tentacles right into the ground itself, so that means that.
I think it's connected to the land.
Yeah, I agree with you there. 100% I agree with you.
Okay.
The male's the one that's going to be somehow. He's got to be just calmed down a little bit. He's got to be weakened.
Well, what's coming into play here is when you said it's getting amped up. What's coming into play here, there has been emotional and mental and almost physical depression here. Depression is taking over in every aspect.
Okay, so actually it's building into almost where it's going to be. It's already going past infestation into the oppression stage.
Exactly.
Correct? And and you know what the next step is.
Yeah, I do.
So yeah, that's gonna be a basically from my experience that it's gonna have to be closed. That portal, whatever it is gonna have to be closed. It's got to be that this energy has got to be dissipated somehow.
Right.
The dark entity almost feels parasitical.
Exactly. It's a
Yeah,
bottom feeder. It's a bottom
Yeah.
feeder.
I'm getting it right in my solar plexus. That usually means that something dark, something negative, that's parasitical in nature, that's feeding off confusion, chaos, anger.
Depression, sadness, yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly the way I'm feeling with that. I don't think you guys are going to close this one all in one shot. This is going to be one that you might have to do several shots for.
I agree.
I believe this entity is there because it is going out after those emotions. It's feeling those. It's sucking those vibrations.
Yo, guys, be quiet.
Walking?
But I would definitely think about a deliverance.
We can actually hear somebody walking
someone's
around
walking
upstairs.
upstairs
dude,
right now.
I kept hearing it. I keep hearing
We're
it.
all down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what's going on is damping up his fist.
I know, and yeah, I know.
Sorry, I gotta take a break.
Yeah, take a break.
Fist.
I'm really concerned, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah. It's a big thing. It's parasitical in nature.
You believe this is parasitical in nature?
Definitely.
We uncovered a gun and a bone, amongst other things. Is there anything in here they would like to communicate with us?
Something just growled right next to me.
It did? I think I heard that.
Ask another question.
Are any of those items belong to you? Are any of those items belong to you? Taylor Lautner.
Well, somebody really likes
I know,
Taylor.
I like Taylor. Look at
Team Taylor.
All right. Oh wait, you got a little good Charlotte over there.
Louis thinks he looks like
it. I don't think I look like a Holt.
Taylor Swift or whatever his name is.
Taylor